Hello and welcome everyone. I have Dr. Mahesh Shah with me, and he's been very kind enough to talk about one of his hobbies and actually habits in a hobby of walking regularly. He does say that he walks a few miles every day, which is wonderful. The one thing that you mentioned in our conversation, Mahesh Bhai, was that you mentioned something about posture, that posture while walking is important. So just kind of share that because that kind of piqued my interest to say, what are we talking about here? So go ahead and share with us what the posture means in walking, or good posture.
Thank you so much, Kalin Bhai, and that's a wonderful question. Our body alignment is a kind of posture. So when we walk, our toes go straight. So it is a chain reaction. So when your toes is straight, your knees is straight and then your hips gonna be in a balance. So that's alignment of your body. Then when you walk, keep your spine straight and
Mm,
keep your head up to 10 feet. You can see that the chin is up, and that create the whole alignment of the body. In the beginning you might have some trouble to keep that posture all the way, but as you walk more and as you keep your posture the way I described, that gonna be very simple for every single person. Because when I see people walking like imbalances, that is called hips sway,
mm,
that is called hip sway, and that is not good for your knees, hips, and even feet. So posture is very important when you walk.
mm,
So if you walking towards, you're going hill, sometimes people bend forward,
mhm,
and then whole body strain goes on your knees and hips, and spine goes bent like this. That give you more strain. So that also damaging your posture. So when you go up, take a small steps.
mm.
Don't aim the goal that you have to walk fast or longer steps. No, you keep your steps short and keep straight when you go up. But when you go down, same time you have to keep your balance of your feet, otherwise you might fall. So when you go down, then keep your steps slowly, like a baby steps, and keep weight the whole body on your feet, not on your knees or hips. So that's a posture we need to have when we walk.
Mm. Very fascinating. I think you hit upon some very interesting points here, and it almost looks like when we are aligned. So if you walk straight, like you're describing, with your back straight, you won't have the hunch. Like many people have a little hunch that they when they walk, and they're hunched over rather than walking straight. And many times that posture is not quite good for you. So I think it is.
One thing I want to add on that, that your shoulder you keep down
Mhm.
like this. Some people walk like a straight like this, and they give too much pressure on the shoulders.
Mm,
So that also creates some problems, pain. So when you walk like in a speed, keep your elbow 90 degree,
mm.
and you are like a stepping forward like this.
Okay.
That helps your shoulder exercise well.
Right. I was going to ask you that about next question, and you almost answered it halfway. Is how do you do? You walk like a march, or you walk like a halfway bent? Many people walk with like a marching stance. Hands go up and all the way and back and all. What do you suggest the ideal way to do that? I mean, people, we don't want to get tired, or we also want to get exercise the entire body.
Right. So as you mentioned, some people walk like they are marching. There's nothing wrong with that. But marching, then you create strain on your shoulders,
Mm,
and that make you fit tired quickly.
mm.
So just relax and walk. It's
Right.
depend how much you want to walk. So if you want to walk 2 miles, 3 miles, and you keep marching, your feet gonna get tired
Mhm.
because you're not putting proper weight on your feet or sole or front of the feet or toes. So that create more like a burning energy and keep you more tired. So
Mhm.
relax and walk and
Yeah.
step like a small steps is
Right.
much easier.
Natural walk, natural.
Natural walk,
This
yes.
is a natural walk. I mean, there are so many walks described, but your suggestion, particularly what you're describing, is for longer walks, longer, easier walks, and that can be beneficial rather than structured walking. Now, there's so many structured walks. I mean, people walk in different ways, and we've seen so many. Like somebody walked back. I saw somebody walking backwards. And so there's so many things we will be talking more about. But I think posture, what you described, was very essential. Particularly, it was interesting to notice what going up and uphill, or up steps or down steps. To keep the balance. And in order to keep the balance, you have to have your spine straight.
Right.
So that's
Thank you.
wonderful. Really appreciate your detailed analysis of walking and how we do that. So thank you very
Thank
much.
you. I appreciate your time.